Alright, so here we are with the new 2024 Mazda CX-90. This one just got here last night, fresh off the truck. As you can see, it's still wrapped. This vehicle is significantly bigger than the previous CX-9 models. Definitely has a different shape to it as well. Let's see. Well, there's the first walk around of it. So now I'm going to go ahead and show the inside. This one right here has the white interior, as you can see, with this wood grain kind of inlays. And that wood grain and inlay is here on the center console as well. And this center console, you can't really tell, but it is wide. It is definitely wider. This vehicle is a lot wider than the CX-9. Look at the back. This one has the captain seats in it. See right here, the third row back there. See it still throughout the whole car with this wood inlays. It looks really nice, real fancy. It's definitely the fanciest Mazda I've ever seen. Go ahead and open the trunk so you can see. It is a hands-free trunk. They could have opened it with my foot on the bottom. It does have the sensor. Another thing I noticed here is, this is new. None of the Mazdas have any of this. This is the first time I've seen this. 120 volt, 150 watt outlet in it. So that's pretty nice. See, I'm gonna go ahead and put my foot under here. Go ahead and close this. Very nice vehicle. I'm gonna go ahead and show you a look under the hood now, because this engine definitely is sporting a new engine entirely. And it's right here, inline 6. And as you can see, Mazda is kind of following the trend of, like, you know, higher luxury cars like Lexus and BMW, where everything is pretty much kind of covered. The battery is now covered. The whole engine is covered. Over here is where the brake, the master, what's it called? It's weird on this vehicle because the master cylinder, or not the master cylinder, but the reservoir and ABS unit are actually in one piece. It's here's the reservoir, there's the ABS, and there's the module, and the module is huge, and it's all one piece, which I found that pretty interesting. And now I'll go ahead and show you the engine over here. This is the one that I was very excited to see, and there it is. It is the straight 6 or inline 6 engine. It is turboed, and that turbo is not small. That is actually quite a hefty turbo. It's really, I feel like this is going to be a little difficult to work on sometimes, because that engine, it goes way back there. It goes like maybe a foot back there underneath all that plastic. But And that's that. Okay, go ahead and shut that. And this one right here, this Mazda, this one looks to be, let's see if I can get to see it, 3.3 Premium Plus package, rhodium white metallic, white Napa leather. Let's see right here, you can see, it looks like this engine has 280 horsepower and 332 foot-pounds of torque. But that's a lot for this one. And for this premium model, right here, the MSRP here, $52,950. And with all these are all the options that are included. And over here, no charge, no charge. It looks like the only thing you're getting charged for is the white, rhodium white metallic paint. But everything else, 360-degree monitor, all of that's included. And let's see, with all the vehicle options, $52,000 total price on this one. And this one is not being marked up at all. It's $54,920. Which I think is a pretty sweet deal for something like this. Definitely has it definitely changed. Mazda's definitely going in a different route, and they're trying to make their vehicles very luxurious, and I think they succeeded. It looks really nice. Alright, now with that, I'm going to go ahead and start unwrapping this vehicle. Then I'll go ahead and after I unwrap it, I'll go ahead and test drive it and give my thoughts on it. Right, so here we have the CX-90. I got it in the air. One thing I really like to do is look underneath these new cars whenever they come in, because it's just very interesting to see how they change everything. So let's go ahead and start in the front of the vehicle. As you can see, this is all 100% covered. You can barely see anything underneath this vehicle. And then all of a sudden, bam, the exhaust just comes right out. That is something different right there when it comes to Mazda. Everything is sealed, and look at this front suspension. It is beefy. It looks really good. Two piston calipers in the front. Same in the rear. Everything is just covered up. They got these metal plates back here. And that is different in the rear here. It has actually like struts in the back. On any other Mazda, it's just a shock, and then the spring is somewhere on the lower control arm. That is definitely different right there. This is definitely a different car entirely. Mazda's definitely going for luxury now. And up there where the strut mounts to the bottom. That's really beefy up there. That's a look at the bottom of the CX-90. Alright, here she is, all unwrapped. It's a very, very good looking vehicle. Next, I'll be going and test driving it, and I'll be giving my thoughts on it. Okay. It's gonna be my first test drive in it, so. Actually, the whole instrument cluster is digital on this one. I don't know if it'll be like that for all of them. For this one, it's all digital. And it does have 3 drive modes. There's a sport. And the gauge is changed to these red ones right here, which looks pretty cool. And then the normal one, which we were just on. This looks like a normal set of gauges. And then there's an off-road. And the gauges changed to this, and like with this brownish color on them. For my driving purposes, I'm gonna go ahead and drive it in normal. And the shifter on this one is definitely a little different than any of the other Mazdas. All the other Mazdas is just forward and back, and that's it. This one you have to park is to the left. So to take it out of park, press this button right here, push it to the right, and it's in reverse. And here's the display on this vehicle. It is a pretty big display. Definitely the biggest display on any Mazda. Alright, so let's go ahead. Has a good 360 view camera. shift it, you just go back. I think you can put it into manual shift because it does have paddles. Plus here and minus on that side for upshift and downshift. One thing I didn't expect is that the steering wheel is actually, it's a manual steering wheel. It has a little handle on the bottom of it. One thing I did expect it to be was electric, since it's, you know, kind of a, you know, luxurious line, but it's nothing bad. Electric things go bad, they're just definitely more expensive. And then the 360 camera stays engaged because it does feel like there's vehicles around us. There it goes. Okay, there's the GPS. It definitely feels real smooth. One thing that I just noticed right now, I did pause the camera, is the car has a stop start feature. So I was just stopped here for a little bit and the vehicle just stopped, but if I let go of the brake, it went ahead and started right back up. It's a feature, well, actually I can turn it off. It's a button. There's a button right here on the side, right here. So for my purposes, I'm going to turn it off. I actually never did like those features of the start stop. I just rather have the engine running. If I'm in traffic, it's fine. All right. The ride's pretty good. It's really a little noise right here is the keys that are jingling right there. So I'm about to get on the highway right now and just see a little bit of what kind of power it has. We'll go ahead and put it in sport mode right here. Let's see. Oh, it actually does, kind of makes it did downshift itself when I hit the sport mode, and the throttle response, it's really touchy. That is what I'd expect. As you can see, look at the gauges right there. I'm about to merge onto the highway right here. I live in Texas. Right here the speed limit is I think it's like 70, so it has a good noise. The engine has a good sound to it. Very responsive. Very quiet. Not quiet, I mean the ride is quiet. It's not bad. I'm gonna go ahead and put it back to normal. Yeah, as soon as I put it back to normal, the whole car just quieted down. It definitely sounds really good. And let's see, the handling, it does not feel bad. clear? I don't know if you can hear that. You can definitely hear the turbo spool. Sounds pretty good. It sounds good, definitely. Alright, so we're back from the test drive, and the vehicle is really good. I really enjoyed the ride on the vehicle. I really enjoyed the drive. The sound the engine makes is very nice. It has some really good power delivery. For now, like, who knows in the future, I don't know what kind of problems the vehicle will have. All these new vehicles always have, you know, certain things that happen to them. Like they'll have recalls or just little niches they got to work out, little bugs and fixes. But the vehicle so far, it's a really nice vehicle. It's a nice car. It's a good size, 3 rows, captain seats. It has a lot of the things that you're looking for, especially if you want to start a especially if you have a family. It's a real nice car. So yeah, but the test drive went real well. I really enjoyed everything about the vehicle. It sounds good. The only thing I didn't really like is that I guess the stop-start feature is a part of them now. But that's okay. You can always just turn it off. But yeah, it has a good power plant. The motor sounds great. The noise, the sound the motor makes is really nice. It's not anything. The ride, it's nice and smooth. It is quiet. I really did enjoy driving this vehicle around. Again, I hope you guys really enjoyed the content. I hope you guys enjoyed the unwrapping of the vehicle. I hope I was not too boring with everything. And that's it. So if you enjoyed the video, please like, comment, and if you want, subscribe. And I hope you all have a wonderful rest of your day. Peace.